I'm Sharice Nicole with CNikky.com and EUR Web. We are at the live taping of Versus and Flows, TV One's hit show, hosted by Omari Hardwick, and we caught up with the R&B diva herself, Miss Kelly Price. Sharice Nicole here with the R&B diva, Miss Kelly Price. How are you?
Oh, I'm good.
You look fantastic. You look so good.
I feel great. Girl, 40 is wonderful. Oh my God. Yes, I love it. I'm a big girl that comes from a big family with a very slow metabolism, and if I don't exercise, I cannot keep, like, even if I am not doing bad eating wise, I can stay the same, but I can't lose weight. I can't lose weight. I have to stay mobile, and that's good for me because I need to keep myself moving. So I can't and it's really easy to get off track being on the road and keeping a nutso schedule, but I can't go very long without feeling it. My body will remind me, you have to get up and do something, and I am grateful for that because in that sense, I've retrained my body to miss it if I don't exercise. To be given the opportunity to use a God-given gift and to live from it and to really live well from it, I would be a fool to allow being undisciplined to cut my life short. And so that's really what it's about.
Yeah, because it's a struggle, girl. It's hard to be disciplined. It's hard. It's hard. Yes.
Discipline, and I fall off the wagon, but the wagon is still parked in the garage, so I get back on it.
My platform personally is learning to love yourself.
Yes.
And so I always talk to the ladies and the gentlemen about our struggles and our insecurities that we may have,
Yes.
and how we've learned to overcome them. Would you mind sharing one of your struggles and insecurities and how you've learned to overcome them?
Yes, I was always the fat girl. I was always the fat girl. It was super extra hard because we didn't have a whole lot, so I didn't dress fly. I didn't have any of that stuff happening as a kid. And then coming into this industry, I was known for being talented, but I was still the fat girl, and it wasn't what people were looking for. And so there was a lot that you hear. There's a lot of cruelty out there. It comes from some of the executive offices. Some of it comes from other artists at times. And it was a very difficult thing to overcome. And when I first came into this business, I had to, for the sake of being able to sell myself as an artist, always be happy and jovial and smiling. And I was the happy, nice girl. And I am a happy, nice girl, but I have my moments too. But you kind of know that you can't afford to have a bad moment because you're also the fat girl and you're going to give them another reason to talk about you. But I kind of had to just come into my own. And again, it was the realization that I came from nothing except for my foundation of faith. And I've been given this great opportunity. And as far as I'm concerned, that happened because God let it happen. And so there was no person, whether they thought I was too fat, too black, too country, too ghetto, too New York, too thug, too whatever, nobody ultimately had the say over whether or not I was going to make it. So again, it falls back to my foundation of faith to understand that because God said that Kelly Price would be more than just a next generation, whatever that came from preachers on one side and addicts on the other, that I would make a name for myself in this world and it would be positive and people would know me for my passion, which is music and writing and loving people. And so I get to put it out there through my music and I get to receive that back because people are being blessed by my music. And I'm being blessed by it because I had to experience life to write about it and then sing about it. People know that they're not alone and they kind of know that we're going through the same stuff. So that's how I overcame it. I still overcome it every day. Some days I got to look in the mirror and say, they still saying you're too fat, but guess what? You're here. They got to take it or leave it. And in most cases, if they leave it, it's all good because they don't need to be in my space anyway. And so I tell myself that and I tell that to other people. If they're holding you down, then they're a weight and you need to get rid of them. Yes.
Release.
Yeah,
Release.
We want to float. Yes. And anchors, well, I won't even call them anchors because anchors are good. Anchors are when you need to be tied down so that you don't drift. But these people that hold you back and hold you down are not anchors. They're ankle weights. And you don't need that. You don't need that.
You better kick it off. You better kick it off.
Yes.
It will rain.
It will rain.
Heartbreak Hotel.
Come on, Heartbreak Hotel.
Girl, yes. Sing a little bit out with me.
Oh, since you're not around for me to tell you, baby, face to face, I'm writing you this letter, and this is what I have to say. All I want, yeah. Oh, what you do to me, yeah. Look what you did to me.
Girl, yes.